Once upon a time, a child who lived deep in the mountains, night trees, flowers, animals, and river around. This was called EriKi. His appearance was not very pleasant. His eyes seemed sad, his face pale, and his appearance like a bad boy. EriKi always wanted to do good, help people, provide love, help the needy. However, I didn't know how to do this, since there was a bad spirit that surrounded the forest, which did not allow anyone to help each other, but that everyone fought and had division. This spirit was called Wow Wow. One day, the Wow Wow spirit came out walking through the forest, looking for someone to tend to harm the community of town, but finding no one. He wanted to disturb EriKi, who at the time was in the river fishing when the Wow Wow spirit arrived, where EriKi was talk. EriKi, EriKi, I've come to bother you. Leave me alone, exclaimed EriKi. The spirit bothered me more evil. Wow, wow, I want to do good and this fish I have are for poor village. Ha 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 ha. Wow wow scoffed, raised his hand on sand, powered over EriKi saying, EriKi, EriKi, Samtiagwiki, I conjure you that you will not be able to do well, but Maliki. Suddenly from his hands came shadow that covered EriKi. The trees moved strongly. The world winds, the river moved its waves. The rains began, when suddenly EriKi fell to the ground as if the world died. His eyes closed, his hands cold and his face pale. Several hours passed, and EriKi did not wake up. The sun was setting and the moon was rising. The stars twinkled and gave their glow. The nurtured animals were preparing to look for food. The cold and the fog made their appearance. Everything was apparently finished, when suddenly a voice I heard that said, Raise your sleep, get out from the dead, because I have come to you, help you, and tell you what you have to do to help the poor of the people. EriKi opened his eyes and marveled at the appearance of the being. He was a very shining old man. His hair was not white, his face was like a sun. He was a very gentle being. Full of love, he was never been before seen by EriKi. What's your name? I asked EriKi. One, and I'm here. I have never seen this beautiful place in my life. Why do I feel so happy? Answer me, older, EriKi insisted. Staring at the old man, he said, I am the general God of love. I have come to remove what the Wow Wow spirit have left in your heart, and by resentment, hate, and lack of love for other people. I know your heart, and I know that you are a good person. You have anybody helped others, but you have not been able to find the right way and why to do it. So from today I will tell you why should do. While saying this, the general put his hands on the head and took away the bad spirit that Wow Wow had put in EriKi's heart. Suddenly EriKi began to feel you in his heart. His eyes changed into happy eyes. His face took color. He was no longer sad. He just needed to do good to other minutes later. EriKi woke up. Everything had been a dream. EriKi had been in paradise. had had encounter with God. The general, after all this, EriKi decided to go the river again. To his hot and big surprise that he took out a hidden treasure. It was not a fish, it was a bright book, covered in gold, waiting had a barrel of writings. Quickly EriKi took out the book from the water and full intrigue began to read it. Read for more than 3 hours, finding hidden things since the foundation of the world. General, thanks! Generals! Exclaimed EriKi. He has found the hidden treasure that told him the world truth about how to tell others. He found the right way to give. His those in need. However, while reading the hidden treasure, Wawa came out to meet him. Oh, EriKi, how afraid you're from the bite of soul in your heart. Endure again, and swap. Seen a power, a shadow the one to cover EriKi. But something happened. EriKi full on happiness raised the hidden treasure saying, as of today you won't be able to harm me, and all the evil you want to do we will come by you able. While bright rays began to come out of the hidden book, the earth shook, and suddenly an enlightening sun came up, light up the whole mountain. All were freed, and from that day all began to help. They were loving, shared with each other, and EriKi would listen to the child of the children's treasure, the boy who showed that doing good can achieve peace, helping you can achieve united of the people. Giving help to those in need, a better society can be achieved. Evil cannot prevail over good. Everyone was happy, and it partridges the end.